how can you better use that time that you spend waiting? Hi, I'm Lori from LoriThayer.com. And if you find yourself often getting somewhere early and you're waiting for a friend to arrive, as I actually am, you know, you're sitting at a restaurant because you've arrived from somebody else, you're at the doctor's office, whatever, or you know, you just have a few minutes to kill on your lunch break and you want to get something in, right? Use that time a little productively. Here's a few ways that you can use that time. One, you could create a video like me. That's what I'm doing. You could bring your Kindle along or read a book on your smartphone, right? Via the Kindle app or the iBook app or all sorts of other apps, right? I read PDFs on Evernote that I save in Evernote. You could listen to an audiobook, or even if you use the Udemy app for online courses, you could watch some of an online course while you're there. You could take notes, do some brainstorming. Evernote is really easy to take notes in if you actually want to do like brainstorm mind mapping. There is Mindmeister. There's a smartphone app for Mindmeister. You could make that call you've been putting off, like, you know, you want to call a family member and catch up for just a couple minutes. So often we kind of overestimate how long these things will take, where all you may need is like 5 minutes, and that time waiting could be perfect. Now, some of these things, of course, I wouldn't recommend when you're sitting in the doctor's office waiting, right? That might be a time when you're taking those notes or you're catching up on some emails. Or, you know, if you have a headset, you know, you can listen to an audiobook. I do this all the time. I have a Bluetooth headset for phone calls, right? I rarely actually use it when I'm on the phone, once in a while. But I will pop this thing in and connect it to my phone and listen to a book when I go shopping. So that's not waiting time, but that's another way you can just be a little bit more productive and use that time if you want. Now, you don't want to do this stuff all the time. No, you know what? Sometimes that is the perfect time. Your way to be productive is to just kind of sit and meditate, or, you know, do some visualization, or, you know, some other great techniques that actually are really good and help you be productive. They don't feel as productive maybe as like getting something done, but, you know, meditating and clearing your mind, or visualizing and, you know, just working on being positive and seeing and creating the things you want is really valuable. And those couple little down moments here and there are super easy for that. I actually, I do that. I do a specific technique like this when I go to the dentist. So I sit in that chair and I do this technique working on clearing stuff out in my head, and I leave the dentist's office just in a better place than when I started. And I don't hate the dentist, but I leave there happy, I feel better, I feel more clear, got rid of some of the junk in my head. So how would you like to use your downtime? And if you want to learn more about how I'm clearing out junk in my head, go visit my website, LoriThayer.com/overwhelm-relief, and learn how I use this technique to get rid of overwhelm forever.